Welcome, esteemed viewers, to an exploration of a dramatic and oft-overlooked episode in American history, the revolt in New Mexico during the Mexican-American War. This video delves into the intricate causes behind this revolt, the key players and events, and the profound aftermath that shaped the region. We will examine this insurrection from a strategic military perspective, offering a detailed analysis of its ramifications within the broader scope of American territorial expansion. The Mexican-American War, 1846 to 1848, marked a significant territorial conflict between the United States and Mexico. As U.S. forces occupied New Mexico, tensions simmered among its eclectic population. Colonel Sterling Price, commanding the 2nd Missouri Mounted Volunteers, was tasked with overseeing this new territory. Despite possessing tactical acumen, Price faced challenges in maintaining order amidst existing social friction. In 1846, the inhabitants of New Mexico, including the Pueblo Indians and former troops of deposed Mexican Governor Armijo, grew discontented with the changes wrought by their new American overseers. Discontent primarily stemmed from the imposition of a foreign administration, incompatible with local customs and expectations. The displaced Mexican civil officers bore particular animosity toward their American-installed successors, exacerbating tensions. Furthermore, the local Pueblo Indians viewed these incursions as a direct assault on their way of life. An initial conspiracy for an uprising was curtailed in December 1846, when Colonel Price preemptively arrested potential insurrectionists, though the smoldering dissatisfaction among the populace merely receded temporarily. On January 19, 1847, this discontent violently erupted as Governor Charles Bent was murdered in an uprising led by several New Mexican and Pueblo Indian leaders. This rebellion struck with deadly precision, resulting in the massacre of the governor and several key officials by a combined force of Mexicans and Pueblo Indians. These acts of violence extended to Arroyo Hondo and the Morro Valley, where American settlers were ambushed, leaving streams of blood as an indelible mark of resistance. Colonel Price's response was swift and strategic. Mobilizing what forces remained under his command, including regular dragoons and Santa Fe volunteers, he set out to suppress this insurrection. Engaging the insurgents at Cañada on January 24th, Price's detachment, despite being vastly outnumbered, achieved tactical success, showcasing formidable combat efficiency and organization. These early skirmishes, particularly the confrontation at Embudo Pass, underscored Price's adept maneuvering to regain control and stability. His force, utilizing artillery and tactical movements through challenging terrain, showcased military precision in a theater defined by fluid dynamics. February 3, 1847, marked the onset of the battle at Puebla de Taos, a stronghold fortified against American assault. Price confronted a well-prepared enemy force utilizing defensive adobe structures. After an initial artillery barrage proved ineffective, a direct attack ensued. Persistent assaults on the church, a strategic stronghold within the Pueblo, eventually led to American forces breaching its walls, although this success came with substantial casualties, including Captain Burgwin. The final capture of Pueblo de Taos underscored not only military persistence, but also provided invaluable lessons in siege tactics and combat engineering for future military engagements. The conquest of Puebla de Taos effectively subdued the revolt, resulting in the decimation of its leadership and the re-establishment of U.S. control. Colonel Price's actions reflected a sophisticated balance of military force and diplomatic restraint, pivotal in restoring order. Residual unrest persisted in remote areas, particularly highlighted by skirmishes in the Morro Valley, but the overarching threat was generally mitigated. Strategically, the revolt in New Mexico resonated by reinforcing U.S. territorial claims and illustrating the necessity for military adaptability in subjugated regions. The suppression of this revolt fortified the position of American forces in the Southwest, evidencing crucial insights into military governance. The revolt's aftermath offered an indelible lesson in the administration of newly acquired territories, influencing subsequent policies and practices in U.S. integrative efforts. It also highlighted challenges faced in post-conquest integration, lessons pertinent in subsequent American expansionist endeavors. In conclusion, The revolt in New Mexico represents a compelling episode of conflict and resolution during a transformative epoch in U.S. history. By delving into its causes, critical conflicts, and enduring impacts, we gain nuanced understanding of its legacy in shaping the American Southwest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts below on this historical narrative's complexities and consequences.